Hello and good evening. Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia in the JustFlight Piper Arrow. Just a little calm, chill Thursday night VR stream tonight. Yeah, a little GA action. We got some VATSIM tonight. There is a VATSIM event tonight down in North Carolina in Greenville Spartanburg International Airport. I didn't know it was an international airport. Buzz, what's up, man? Good to see you, my friend. First as always, awesome, man. It is good to see you. Let me adjust my view a little bit here. Things are not exactly where I want them, so stand by. Let's see. Got to figure out where to put you guys. I think this is good. That's kind of what it looks like in the real Arrow. We'll leave you there for now while we do the pre-flight. Yeah, so tonight we are at Blacksburg, yeah, Buzz, yeah, you don't have to, man. I mean, I put it up in the Discord, and this was a scheduled stream, so yeah, man. Yeah, you don't have to if you can, if you want. I don't know. Nah, don't worry about it, man. If people want to join, they can join. If they're busy, that's cool too, man. This is just chill Thursday evening VR GA stream, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Blacksburg, Virginia, and we are here in the, let's go outside, in the beautiful JustFlight Piper Arrow. This is kind of what Blacksburg looks like. I mean, in terms of the airport, the terminal doesn't quite look like that. There is a big hangar there. So yeah, this is pretty accurate. I've flown down here many times. This is my alma mater. This is where I went to college way back when. That was a long time ago, but I have since flown down here with buddies who now have kids that go to Virginia Tech, and it's a great airport. It is incredibly well maintained, and it's a fun place to fly in. It's in a valley. You fly over and kind of through mountains, and it's pretty cool, man. Yeah, Buzz, it is. I'm partial to this airplane. Cool. So yeah, we'll do kind of the real world startup procedure in the Arrow. I don't have a checklist handy, but I'll go from memory. In terms of VATSIM, we have nothing. So we're just outside of Atlanta. So we're going to take off and kind of do our own thing. I just filed direct down here to Greenville, not Greensville. It's Greenville Spartanburg. So we can kind of do our own thing here. We'll start out on Unicom, and then we'll get over to Atlanta pretty quick and see what they want us to do. Winds are calm here at Blacksburg. We got our choice of the runway. We'll call up on Unicom and listen in, see if anybody's here. Probably not, but we'll probably just use 1-3 just because it's going to give us more of a southbound heading than if we took off 3-1. We'd have to kind of loop around. So we'll use 1-3. I've flown, usually when I land, for some reason I get 1-3. The town of Blacksburg's, wait, is that right? And Blacksburg is down here, so I think we're going to fly over the town of Blacksburg. I usually land... I'm trying to think how I usually land here. I think I land 1-3 and then taxi in. Yeah, I do. Anyway, it's been a while. Anyway, let's see. Look, TXP, what's up, man? Back on board. What is up? Have I checked my DMs yet? I haven't checked DMs since this afternoon, man. Sorry. Sorry, man. All right, cool. Well, let's get things started. We've already got our we filed the flight plan. We're on VATSIM and all that good stuff, so we can get things going here. First of all, I'm making sure my physical switches are all off. All right, they are. So first thing I would do is just check all the circuit breakers are in. They are all in. Fuel is on the left tank, so that's good. And what I would then do is we're gonna make sure the throttle is cracked about 1/4 of an inch in my Arrow. Now I have a different Arrow. I have an older one, but the engine's the same. It's a IO 360C1C, same engine. So anyway, Heel and Tony, what's up, man? Good evening. Yeah, VR is running great, especially here in the Arrow. Yeah, it's running real good. So we're just about to get started, actually. So welcome. You joined at a good time. Sorry to hear you're struggling with VR, man. Check out that settings video I popped up there. It might help you. Cool. So we're going to put on the, where is it? Beacon. I only have one switch for that. We'll go master on. We got lots of fuel. I filled it up to what would be full tanks in my Arrow. This one has larger fuel tanks, but that's fine. So we got about 50 gallons of gas, plenty of time. It's only about an hour and a half to get down there to Spartanburg, Greensville. Cool. So what we do is go, let's make sure that our physical ignition switch is off. It is, mags are off. Fuel pump's gonna go on. And we're gonna go full rich to prime, wait for fuel flow, 2-3 seconds. That goes to idle cutoff, fuel pump can come off, and now we yell, clear prop! Clear on the left, clear on the right. That guy never moves. This is gonna be messy when we pretty much run our prop right through him, but that's his fault. So start him up. All right, engine caught, and that's a good start. Within 30 seconds, making sure oil pressure is in the green. It's in the green, so that's pretty good. Let's bring this back to 1,000 RPM. And let's make sure that mixture is leaned here because we don't want to foul our plugs. So that looks pretty good to me. Cool, that's a good start. Avionics master on. Shut our window. Pretend it's getting a little chilly. It's almost fall down here in southwestern Virginia. Beautiful, cool. VR Sim Pilot. You wish you could do all caps. Yeah, sorry, man. The news of the day is JustFlight Sim looks like it's starting to pay attention fully to MSFS. Don't tell me that JustFlight... Oh, yeah, JustFlight. Okay, I thought it was the other news out of JustFlight, the King Air mod. That's the news I'm looking for, man. Yeah, they're going to do the Classic, the 7.4 Classic. That's right. It's not about support now. Go check my list. Heel and Tony, cool. I don't know what that means, but yeah, cool, man. All right, let's see. Let's go to our flight plan. It's pretty easy today, guys. It's pretty easy. Actually, well, why don't we do this like we do in the real Arrow? First of all, we just check to make sure all the gauges are functioning. I don't have this gauge in my Arrow because I have an EFIS or a PFD. And no vacuum system. So that's looks fine. I don't know if that's fine or not, but it looks fine to me. Airspeed is showing 0. This can just center that there. I don't have an analog AI or HSI anymore, which is kind of nice, actually. Put the weather off my phone. It's 3013 on the altimeter, so let's set that. There we go, and let's see, that's about 2,100 feet. Does that match our airport elevation? It does, right on. Cool. Our turn coordinator is ball is centered, wings leveled, that's good. We're gonna use runway 13, so why don't we go ahead and just bug 13, start with here. Cool. VSI showing 0, and that's all good. Let's get our avionics set up. Origin is going to be Kilo Bravo, Charlie Bravo, Virginia Tech, Montgomery Executive, my old friend. I love it. I love it. This is such a comfortable flight, guys. And then we're going to Kilo Golf, Sierra Papa, Greenville Spartanburg, not Spartansburg. And that's it, man. We're just going direct, and we're going to get visual. It's clearing a million down there, and it's a if there was a perfect day to fly, this would be it. In fact, I was sitting at work, in my home office today, thinking, my God, what a perfect day to fly. Transponders, 2000, altitude reporting is on. Enter. That's good. Let's put. Okay, so we'll put Unicom here, and we'll put Atlanta Center. I'm not sure which one we're going to get. There's 2 Atlanta centers. Let's say Atlanta DD Center, whatever that means. Let's pop them in the standby. Cool. Actually, we could check the weather here. Check this out. So we can go Kilo Bravo, Charlie Bravo. This is VATSIM radio, guys, that I highly recommend you all get. Yep. METAR here. Yeah, it's calm. 10 miles visibility, clear. Temps 14, 3013 on the altimeter. Just like I got from my phone, but I forgot we could do that on VATSIM radio. Cool. Lockdown Cobra, what's up, man? Departure airport is Blacksburg, Virginia. Kilo Bravo, Charlie Bravo. I picked this because it's an airport I've flown into and out of many times, and it is the home airport of my alma mater, Virginia Tech, which I think we're going to depart right over top of. So yeah, I think we're going to be able to see the campus. That's cool. We can see my old dorm and stuff like that. Anyway. But yeah. So, Luis, hello. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Sorry, I can't scroll up in chat. I can only read what's in front of me. So if I miss you guys, I'm so sorry. But thanks everybody for joining. Heel and toe need still immersive even with the tearing. Yeah, man. Exactly. Just now flawless like mine. Yeah, it's super smooth right now, man. It's super smooth. Buzz, got to go for a bit. Get that plug-in done for me. Yeah, man. Hey. Take your time, like I said, as long as you're having fun with it, my friend. As long as you're having fun with it. Let's turn the panel lighting up a little bit, right? Because it's just too money not to. It is too money not to see the panel lighting of this aircraft. Cool. And that's that. Foolery's World, haven't had a chance to get back to troubleshooting VSR, but you want to see refresh and map options along the top. Oh, have you... Okay, so start the server. You got to start the server. There's a VSR server that you got to start up, and that might be the issue, man. Heel and Tony, have I been to Echo Delta Echo November yet? No, I have not. That's where you're currently living. Where is that? That's got to be in Germany somewhere. Visit your airport one day. Yeah, man, got to do that. I love flying in Europe on European ATC. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and just making sure. I'm making sure one more time. Yeah, we got no VATSIM. Let's taxi out to 13. We get to call our own number here. So let's park and brake come off. I want to make sure that my trims are set just after neutral. I always do this when I first get in the plane, like physically get in the plane. I spin that trim wheel. But yeah. All right. Oh. Sorry, buddy. We ran right through that guy. All right, so I guess we can make a radio call here. 121.8. Blacksburg traffic arrow 1202 is gonna be taxiing out to 13 Blacksburg. Germany, yes. Echo, I think usually implies Germany, so that's kind of cool. That's cool, man. Flown out of, what is it, EDDF? Is that Frankfurt? I've done Frankfurt many times. That is probably one of my favorite, like, VATSIM airports to fly out of, man. Frankfurt, it's just always nuts. Why don't we have... Yeah, this is all good. Yeah, Frankfurt's cool. There's a mod for you. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Why is this taxiway showing as closed? It's a giant X. We're going to have one of those issues with MSFS scenery where it's just not going to... No, at least there's a runway, not like that time at BWI. Oh, that was that X-Plane? Looks like the real thing now. That's awesome. That's awesome. I wish they would do that for some of the smaller airports, more of the smaller airports. All right, so let's do this. Let's taxi out. Let's actually, you know what? Today, let's do the full schmear. Let's do the full run up. There's nobody behind us, so I don't mind blocking the taxiway here. In real life, man, I'd probably do my run up not. If there wasn't a run up block denoted on the chart, I would probably not do this, but we're going to do it anyway. So, feet on the floor. So first thing, again, I'm just going to do a scan of the instruments here. We're going to go airspeed 0. AI is showing centered and wings level. Altimeter set. Turn coordinators, wings level, ball is centered. We should have checked that the ball was moving left and right. Since technically we're on IFR flight plan, we would have verified that. HSI, we've got 130 dialed in. Runway heading, vertical speed indicator showing 0. We have our avionics programmed. Radios are set. Unicom is in the primary. And then we've got this ATL DD center 32975 in the standby. Transponder is set. Altitude reporting. Guys, that's good, man. Avionics. Why are our RPM so low? We don't want to do that. Yeah. What are my ground details in VR set to? It's 100. I've got TAA 100 set. TAA 100. And then I've got OpenXR toolkit is, I think, 90. All right. So for the run up, I already checked our instruments. Everything's looking pretty good right there. Flight controls check. It's gonna be full left. Watch your midsection there, passenger. Full back. Full right. Full forward. And my arrow, I can see the elevator. Can't hear. So one thing to do too, if you want to make sure that the ailerons are going the right way, you put your hand on the yoke. As you turn it, your thumb is going to go up in the direction the aileron is going up. Anyway, flight controls are free and correct. Cool. Let's do the run up. Mixture's going full rich. We're going to run it up to 2100 RPM. Oh, it's a little touchy on the throttle there. 2100 RPM. We'll do a mags check. We'll go right. Drops okay. Back both. Now we're at 2000 RPM. It's good enough. Left. That's a good drop. Back to both. Pitot heat on. We'll check the ammeter. It should jump. It did. So it means we're charging. Cycle the prop. One time. Checking oil pressure. I can't really see it. 2 times manifold pressure check. RPM check. That's good. One more time to make sure there's no oil on the windscreen. Windscreen looks crystal clear. It looks a lot cleaner than my windscreen does. I'll tell you that, guys. And then we'll do an idle check. So we'll pull this back to idle. Make sure we don't stall the engine out at idle. It should idle about 700. Right about, ooh, that's pretty good. All right, back up to 1000 RPM. And we lean this out for ground operations here a little bit more since we're not quite ready to take off. So, JB Gaming, what's up, man? Farming Simulator 2022. I have never seen Farming Simulator 22, man. Heel and Tony, did I learn all the aircraft handling like I do at the moment from the sim, or do I have a real life relation to flying? I have actually own a Piper Arrow in real life, so this aircraft is very familiar. It doesn't have the same avionics, and it's an older Arrow, so it doesn't have actually. In my Arrow, the airspeed is in miles an hour, so this trips me up all the time. But no, I'm a private pilot with an instrument rating and half of a commercial rating, so. That's why I kind of like doing these GA flights every once in a while. because I'm a lot more familiar with the operation of this than I am, let's say, the 747 we tried to fly last night. All right, let's check the map one more time, make sure that there is no ATC here. There is not. We just got to get ready to go over to Atlanta pretty quick. Brief the departure real quick. Going to be departing off of runway 13 Blacksburg. Basically, we're going to no flap takeoff. We are going to rotate. All right. In my arrow, it would be about 65 to 70 miles an hour. I'm going to say we're going to rotate around 60 knots. I didn't read the POH. We'll just climb out at VY. If we lose an engine under 800 feet AGL, let's say, that's about 3,000 feet, we're going to continue forward and find a good place to land, maybe on the drill field at Virginia Tech's campus. Over 800 feet, we will attempt a left turn and land back on 3-1. Winds are calm, so that shouldn't be a terrible issue. That's it for departure. Then we're just gonna pretty much fly out, and we'll make a right turn out of here. Get on our course to Greensville, Spartanburg. That's it. That's the departure briefing. Any questions, passenger? No questions. All right, let's go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So, lights, camera, action. Our landing light needs to be on. Transponders, the camera, that's on action. Fuel pump needs to be on, and mixture needs to be full rich. Lights, camera, action. Make a radio call. Blacksburg traffic, Arrow 1202, Romeo is departing 13. We're going to be departing the traffic pattern off to the southwest here at Blacksburg. And we'll take it short, and no need to go all the way out to the end there. Any benefit in real life flying when flying sims too? Yeah. Proficiency, maybe a little bit. Familiarization, if it's a good representation of the aircraft, a little bit of familiarization, maybe. But you know what, guys? Why is the runway so? Yeah, we'll get off in time. No, you know what? Let's taxi back. Let's taxi back to the end. The runway here is not representative of how it is in real life. And then for instrument, yeah. With X-Plane, I found that it's good enough for instrument proficiency, like just to practice procedures. But Heel and Tony, man, that's about it. On any downside where Sims made you do silly stuff in real life, not really. I was able to sort of distinguish between the two, I think. So no, not really. But what I always say is check with your CFI or your double I or MEI, whatever you're training for, before you start working in any home sim training into your real world flight training. Check with your CFI, seriously. That's what a real race driver said. Yeah, racing sims are fun, but that ain't real life. All right, cool. Let's go. Parking brake released. Slowly applying power. Gauges are green. Airspeed is already alive. Excellent. Try to maintain center line. Be professional about this whole thing now that I told you guys I fly one of these in real life. There's 60 knots. I think we can rotate, and we can. Just gentle back pressure. This thing just flies itself off the runway. I don't see any more usable runway. Gears coming up. Beautiful, beautiful. God, this is God's country, guys. This is a beautiful part of the world. I feel fortunate. Look at that. I think I might see my old apartment from here. I'm just kidding. So we'll climb up to about 2,700 feet. Let's get a good rate of climb going here. That's pretty good. What I like to do, guys, is I like to bring the prop back pretty much right away to about 2,500. And this is just for noise abatement. It's just for being a good GA citizen. Why are we getting so slow here? I mean, this is just beautiful countryside here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and make a right turn. And just keep it coming up to 6,000 feet. Look at that. It's gorgeous. I leave the manifold pressure in all the way up the climb. We're gonna fly off into the sun here. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Chrome, sir, good morning to you. Good morning. That's a pretty good intercept course right here. Look at that. There's Blacksburg off to the west there. Oh man, that's just gorgeous. Go ahead and sync up our heading bug here, because I'm going to go ahead and arm that in a second. I'm going to put the autopilot on here in a second just so we can look at the chat. Let's put that on. Heading coupled. Now I'm just going to trim here. Oh. There we go. Let's keep this coming up. Yeah, that's Blacksburg, Virginia down there, everybody. Beautiful. I love Echo Delta, Echo November. Awesome, man. I gotta check that out. It's a little bit of an intercept. A little bit much on the intercept heading then. 4,000 for 6, by the way, guys. 4,000 for 6. Let's keep that coming a little bit out here to the southwest. And then what we can do here, let's just go direct. Oops. Yeah, see, I don't have this. Let's go direct. Activate. And then we can go here. Let's go nav mode. That should just take us right there. No? That's odd. I think that should have just taken us direct to our destination. There we go. Autopilot's coupled, right? Nav. Not sure why that's not taking us where we want to go here, guys, but we'll just use the heading bug, I guess. Let's go to heading mode again. I'm not sure what's going on here. 5,000 for 6. We can turn the fuel pump off at this point. Landing lights can come off. We don't need that on. Nice view. Yeah, it's epic. I mean, this is a beautiful flight in real life and in the sim. I mean, it's just gorgeous. It is just gorgeous. I'd really like to get this thing to go into nav mode now. Oh, I know why. I'm such an idiot. I know why. Rookie mistake, guys. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Because I had it in... I didn't have it in GPS mode. Ask me if I've ever done that in real life. Please don't ask me that. Now it's going to hunt. This is actually kind of typical of an older analog autopilot, which this is. It will hunt like crazy for the course and eventually settle in on it. So you just kind of have to expect that. Bombasso, yo, I can't believe you're here and it's not the end of the stream. What's up, man? How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. So we only filed at 6,000. I figured we'd enjoy some scenery tonight. I don't know. What do you guys think? Sort of just like I said, it's a kind of a chill stream, and we're already there, man. We are already at our cruising altitude. We filed at 6,000 and just try to level us off here at 6,000 feet. I don't have any of this autopilot or anything. I don't have this equipment in my Arrow, so it's a little different. But my God, look at that view, right? All right, let's clean things up a little bit here. Let's square us off at 2,400 RPM. I believe we're already at 24 inches. Yeah, so we're throttle's full in, and that's good. And we should have leaned a little bit in the climb, but we'll lean it here to 10 gallons an hour. Didn't start a fuel timer, but you know, we'll balance the tanks out. We're burning off the left right now, and we'll let that burn down to about 20 gallons, and then we'll switch tanks. So there we go. 6,000 feet on a direct course to Greensville. What is up, guys? Bombasso, man, you wish you were flying tonight. You love your Pipers? Yeah, man, me too. Me too. I love the low wings. I love the Arrow, Comanche, the Lance, Saratoga. Oh my God, man, they're all awesome. They are all. Christian, hey, thanks, man. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. And more importantly, I'm glad you're enjoying this stuff. Thanks, man. Awesome. Welcome. Welcome to the fun. Welcome to a nice chill. Look at that. You guys are going to hear me say that a lot tonight. Let's go outside real quick, guys. I'll get to the chat in a second. Actually, I can bring y'all with me. Oh, just like that. Atlanta Center ruins the fun. 32-975. We've already got that in flip-flop. Oops. I don't have a GTN 750. I wish. I'm not that rich. Atlanta Center, good evening. Arrow 1202 Romeo is leveled off here at 6,000 feet direct at Greensville.
November 1202 Romeo, Atlanta Center, squawk 2037.
2037 Arrow 1202 Romeo. There we go. It's just about to take a look outside. Let's let him radar contact us and then we'll go outside. Bombasso, noob mistake. Oh yeah, I made a noob mistake when I forgot to hit the. I hate to say this word because it's not really appropriate. We call it the suicide switch. I forgot to hit the suicide switch. Anyway, yeah, I forgot to switch us over from basically CDI to GPS, and honestly, it doesn't happen to me in real life because I don't have this, and I know my flow with it. I have a GNS 430 WAS, and I just know my flow, and I know to check that always, and I should have checked it on the beautiful GTN 750 that we have installed in this Arrow. The avionics here in this aircraft are probably worth more than the airplane. Heel and Tony, sorry man, I missed your chat. Gotta take the parachute now. It's already 2:30 a.m. All right, man. Good night, man. Good night. Go get some rest, my friend. Get some rest. Look, TXP Gaming. I like planes. Yeah, man. Absolutely. I like other stuff too, but you guys don't want to hear me talk about it. Maybe you do. You guys want to hear me talk about golf? I don't know. I don't know why that got held for review. Heel and Tony is just a picture of a parachute. So, sorry, man. Cloudbot got you. Bombassos, what am I using for VATSIM? And does it automatically come with a panel for VR? I am using... the base plugin for MSFS is vPilot. But this is VATSIM Radio. And no, it does not come with vPilot. And you go download it. But it's free, man. It is free. So Bombasso, go get this, man. Actually, there's a link in the description to the GitHub repo where you can go and find this. It is essential for VR flying on VATSIM in MSFS, man. It just is. You got to get it. It's essential. It lets you do cool things like this. Like if I want to filter for like. What's it, Greensboro? Where are we going? Greensboro? I always want to say Green Spring for some reason, which is not correct. Where are we going again? Hold on. Greenville. It's GSP. If I want to...
Center Pilot Club 5050.
If I want to go here, GSP,
connect Greer approach,
it'll show me all of the GSP frequencies. So that's cool.
Club, I missed the number. Who is it?
So anyway, it's VATSIM Radio. Lets you do a lot of cool stuff.
5050. I'm sorry. For some reason, I never tagged you up. My apologies.
Like here's Green Spring Approach. So let's put them in the standby.
Spartanburg.
And cool.
Spartanburg, not a problem. That's why I was calling.
Diego Santos, what's up, man?
After you call,
What's up, man? Welcome.
No problem.
Greetings from Brazil. Let's go outside real quick. Oh my God, man. MSFS, right, guys? I mean, look at that view. I'm gonna screenshot that. I mean, that's so realistic. This is what it looks like flying down the valley. I mean, that is... I gotta put up some more real-world flying videos. I don't have a good camera. I don't have a GoPro, but if I did... I mean, this is exactly what it looks like. Like really exactly what it looks like. There's just no comparison, guys. I mean, this is what it looks like, really, from the pilot seat, but... anyway. A little turbulence here, mechanical mixing coming off of the ridges. That's real. That's real. Halloween is so near. What are you going to be for Halloween?
Demolition on standby.
Unless you're of a younger age, you don't do Halloween, right? Like trick-or-treating. That sunlight, though. Where's my visor? Where's my... Look at these things. I think these are rosins, too. These are expensive visors. They're pretty good. Yeah, let's get those down. God, it's so epic. Yeah, guys, pretty chill flight tonight. Not a lot. Just enjoying the scenery. Chilling in VR, listening to some ATC. How far do we have? 143 miles. This is nice, man. This is
50-50, contact short approach 120.5.
This is exactly what it would be like. Right about now, I would pop on.
Tiger,
Oh, you're good.
01, connect,
Look, TXP, you're still good, but you have to wear a costume, man. If you don't wear a costume, don't come to my door.
The malicious one calling, again.
I'm kidding, man. I give candy to everybody. The way I see it, you know, even if some kids don't have costumes or whatever, you'd rather have them be kind of hanging out Halloween asking for candy than like egging my house. So, right? Don't egg my house. But yeah, man, in real life, I have some music going right now up in the cruise. Got a Bluetooth headset, just got a bunch of music downloaded to my iPhone. I mean, I don't have like a Sirius XM set up in the real Arrow yet. I think I might get one though. If I had that, you just pop open whatever Sirius XM channel you get, because it's satellite. I mean, you know, you don't need radio frequency, and also Sirius XM gives you pretty good weather too. It gives you, I think, really good NextRad weather right to my iPad. More importantly, it gives you music, so I can listen to my favorite channels on Sirius XM when I fly. But anyway, I got a bunch of music downloaded, good flying music. Edward, hey man, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. Look at this, like that sun down the valley. I don't know, guys. It's flights like this where I just think, I mean, VR is just, it's so amazing. Let's go back outside. I mean, look at that. And I don't even have the world's best headset. This is an Oculus Quest 2. I think you can get a Quest 2 for what, like, is it $299 or $399 now? I mean, they're not that expensive. I mean, look at the visuals. Look at the sun, the bloom. I have bloom turned on because I think it's very realistic in VR.
Atlanta Center, good evening. Pilot Club 306 with you, flight level 340 over.
I mean, guys, that is just epic. I don't know. What do y'all think?
306.
Look, TXP, I should play pilot training sim on
Atlanta
Roblox.
Squawk 2070.
Somebody else was talking about Roblox the other night on a stream. I guess I'm kind of a boomer. I haven't played much Roblox, guys. I'm sorry. But hey, you know, you got to stick to your core competency.
Southwest 286.
This is more my core competency, I guess.
Okay, United 2046.
Let's take a look at the weather real quick.
United 2046, Atlanta Center Squawk 2041. 2041.
It's also cool too when you're flying like, you know, real GA, when you're either on flight following or on an IFR flight plan. It's kind of cool in a small airplane like this. You hear all the big boys talking. Like you hear all the ATC that you guys hear on VATSIM. Like you hear that in real life when you're flying just even a GA aircraft. Like especially around the DC area where I'm from, you hear, you know, traffic going into national. If I'm going out to the east, I'll hear a lot of national airport traffic. If I'm going out west or north, I get, you know, I'm right under the Dulles Bravo where my airport is. So you hear a lot of just awesome ATC. Let's clear that out. Yeah, you also hear a lot of that. People stepping on each other. Even pro pilots do it. Bravo. It's calm. 10 miles visibility, clear and a million. Temps 19. 3007. Just write this down so we know what it is. We'll just use Bravo. ILS 22 in use. Easy peasy.
I'm sorry, Magnum 505, I meant that instruction.
We already got the ILS 22 here, and we'll brief that much later. We don't need to worry about that.
We got kicked out the voice server.
So anyway, Foolery's World, fantastic visuals. I agree, man. I agree.
Magnum
Honestly, I will take it a step further. It's more than fantastic. This This is real,
currently
man.
direct
Again,
to Ever, and then after Ever works.
if I had some expendable cash,
thank
I
you.
would purchase at least one GoPro and just take a couple flights to show you guys that this is real. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put... I'll pop another like channel over on the Discord, and I'll put some photos that I've taken over the years up on the Discord channel, and you guys can compare it. And I swear to God, it is just the moon. I mean, this is. I swear, if I close my eyes, hard enough and reopen them, I would imagine that I'm in the real Arrow. Except I have better avionics. Except for that, I don't have that. I want that. Yeah, man. Muse boy, you say boy, what's up? Let's not talk about Roblox Flight Sim. It's good, man. It's all good. It's all good. You guys talk about Roblox if you want to. I don't care. The only thing you can't do is apparently use caps or curse or put links, because CloudBot will get you. Ben N. Morning from Florida. Good evening from Florida. Sorry. Hey, man. What's going on? Hope you're doing okay down in Florida. Hopefully everything was okay after Ian came through. I don't know what part of Florida you're from, man, but hope you're good, and welcome, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Center, good evening, FedEx 92 Heavy, 40 miles north-south, flight level 2560 descending.
I know, right? Caps are rude in talking. I don't honestly care, but CloudBot cares. CloudBot will get you. Ben, what, don't get too specific if you don't want to, but what general part of Florida are you from? Again, you don't need to, give out any personal info or whatever, but... Oh, Daytona. Oh, no way, dude.
2 aircraft behind you, flying with you.
Riddle. Awesome, man. Good for you. All right.
One, but that's it for Black Club 306.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm just curious if they were flying with you or if you had
Embry Riddle has a ton of aircraft, obviously, at KDAB. Awesome, man. How far along are you in your training? Are you doing what track are you doing? Are you doing like the the pro pilot track? Are you doing engineering, or what are you doing, man? And if you, how far along are you in your flight training? That's awesome, man.
Center, FedEx 92 Heavy, checking in 40
That's great school. Good for you, man. Good for you. If I had to do it all over again, it'd be like either Riddle or maybe even Liberty, although Liberty University is not necessarily my thing. Indiana's got a good flight school integrated. Anyway, awesome, man. Awesome. How are we doing here? Yeah, fuel 10 gallons an hour. That's the mixture is not quite accurate on this Arrow. You have to pull the mixture like the knob way back to get it to reduce, and it makes me nervous because I'm like, man, am I gonna kill the engine? But anyway, I think we're good there. Fuel. 126 miles to run. Yeah, we can switch tanks. All right. Switching tanks. So fuel pump on. Monitoring fuel pressure, fuel flow. The most nerve-wracking point in any hyper flight is this. Did you get it in the detent? Now fuel flow still looks good, and fuel pressure still good. So fuel pump off, and now we're burning off the right. Cool. Yeah, man. Emery flies out of KDAB. I know that. You smoked a landing? Awesome. Hope you don't mean you smoked the brakes when you landed. I hope you mean you just completely greased it, and the grease was so hot that it was smoking. Right? That's what you mean. Because I know some student pilots who have landed and then immediately put their feet forward on the toe brakes
240 Black Club 306
and have completely trashed the brake pads. But that's not what you mean. I know what you mean. Let's go back outside real quick, guys.
Pilot Club 306 cross gunner at 17,000. The Charlotte altimeter is 3005.
Guys, this is just Virginia and North Carolina. This isn't anywhere that I would consider exotic.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Who else called me?
But when the sun is setting and you're starting to get that golden hour, I mean, man, even southwestern Virginia and North Carolina can look like just God's country. especially in like the Shenandoah Valley. It's, I just
2005.
feel so fortunate to be able to fly in this area, man.
Pilot Club 306 airspeed or Mach number.
It is.
7 for Mach, Pilot Club 306.
Yeah,
Pilot
Ben,
Club
this is
306
a
under
this is an Arrow
0.79
3.
or greater in the
I think they
transition, best forward speed.
replicated like a 1978 maybe
0.79 or
Arrow
greater,
3.
best, forward speed,
Yeah,
Pilot
man.
Club
You get your private in a Cherokee.
Dallas 6980,
76, yeah, man.
contact,
Was it a like a
maintain
Warrior?
Mach 0.74.
PA 2876. It might have been like a Warrior or something like that.
Cactus 1710, you're right of contact.
Yeah, man, I'm glad that you got your private in a low wing.
Level 320.
So I got my private in a 172, which
And Cactus 1710, maintain
when I
Mach
did my check ride
0.76.
in the 172, I swore to myself I would never put my butt in the seat of a 172 again.
United 2046, so maintain 17,000. United 2046.
Oh, not greased. You put her down hard. Hey, man, but if you did it in a Cherokee, those Oleo struts,
2345, you on frequency?
don't worry, man. You could smash that thing down. As long as you don't put the strut through the wings, you good. You can't bounce them, that's for sure.
Magnum 505, kind of good rear approach.
Yeah, Warrior. Nice, man.
118.8, good day.
I like the Warrior. Yeah. Arrow is my go-to for, I mean, I have one, but it's what do they say about the Arrow? They say it doesn't do anything the best, but it does everything good enough. Got good enough range, good enough speed,
FedEx 92, Atlanta Center, Roger.
you know, good enough comfort, good enough payload. I mean, I can fit, I can get 4 people. Now, I have a 69 Arrow, so there's about 6 inches less legroom back here, so it's tight. I can get 4 people, not quite full tanks. I can get 4 people and go 2 hours in that thing, no problem. Cruise out at 150 knots at about 7,000 feet on a nice chilly day. Now I've got a bunch of speed mods too, but yeah, man, I love the Arrow. 10 gallons an hour, all that on 10 gallons an hour, just sipping gas. It is the most benign instrument platform you'll ever fly. It just does everything good enough. It's, in my opinion, the best all around.
United 2046,
single engine piston
approach.
for the money. For the money now.
Connect,
Cirrus, yeah,
0.5,
sure,
United
okay, you're getting
2046.
up there. Bonanza, okay, well that's a 6-seater. I'm talking about like 4-seaters, you know. But for like the, you know, you can pick one up for under 100K range. I think you still can. I got mine. Oh my gosh, man. Ooh. We bought ours at a really good time. But anyway, not yours, but someday, yeah. Aileron gap seals, flap gap seals, and those are the 2 big ones. Different wingtips too. We have I forget what they're called, but the wingtips are, they're kind of curved up. They're not like fences or like sharklets, but the wingtips curl up a little bit at the ends. So actually, it lowers the stall speed, but it increases the overall. Just the overall cruise speed. So yeah, those 3 speed mods, I didn't put them on. We bought it like that, man. The guy that we bought it from was an A&P IA, and he maintained it like it was his baby, and he put all those speed mods on when we bought it.
Maintain 250 knots.
Transition 250 knots.
Yeah, it's money. They're money.
1710, maintain 250
I think
knots.
lands so easily,
2006.
and it'll land in a crosswind easier than, I mean, it pretty much spits in the face of a
What's the
crosswind.
best airspeed you can give me?
Demonstrated is like 22 miles an hour, so it's at 18 knots. No, we've landed that thing, and
Thanks. Yeah, maintain
let's just say
310
more than
knots
max
or greater,
demonstrated.
306.
310 or greater, Pilot Club 306.
What do we got here? 113 to run. Yeah. Oh man, just a super chill flight. Go back outside. My God, that's just. I keep saying it, but that's just so beautiful. I love it when the sun gets just to the horizon too, like that real, like that pink hour almost, that pink time. Where the sun starts to go pink. Sky, rather, starts to go pink.
Love it at 11,250 knots.
And then right when the last of the sun dips below the horizon, you get this flash sometimes. That it's so weird and awesome when you see it, man. Crete, what's up, man? Good to see you, good to see you.
Do you want us leveled off at General at 17,000?
Ben, so cool. We're near Raleigh. I don't know. Should be pretty close to Raleigh. I haven't been paying a lot of attention, to be honest.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 409, level 360.
Zoom out a little bit. I think so.
Skywest 69.
Oh, he's going to be over here.
Turn left heading of 150, vectors for your descent.
Left at 150, Skywest 69.
Cactus 1710.
No, there's Danville. Raleigh's going to be like
Center
over
170,259, Cactus 1710.
So not quite. Charlotte is over in this area somewhere.
I'm sorry, who else is trying to call?
Hang on a second. This is the free version of this thing. Let's just go here. Let's pretend like I have ForeFlight.
Sir, to Southwest 409, Atlanta Center, squawk 2076.
2076.
Raleigh's over here. We're going to come sort of close to Charlotte.
We're unable to generate
Yeah, RDU is over here.
The speed or the altitude.
I prefer the speed, so that's fine. Cactus 1710 to
Wilkesboro,
17,000 speed,
Sparta,
50 knots.
Hickory.
17,000 feet, Cactus 1710.
And then, yeah, we'll pass just to the west of Charlotte and then right on in. I mean, it's pretty much... I mean, they're using 2.2. This might be like a 170-mile final. Saul, what's up? It's me, I love aviation. Oh, cool, man. Good to see you. Good to see you.
280,
Welcome back under a new name. So yeah, check this out. I mean, 2.2, I think, are we on like a, pretty much on a 2.20 heading. Like I said, this is, I didn't plan it this way, guys, I swear. And sometimes it works out like this. It's just, it's direct, and it's like, and the airport that you're gonna, the airport and the runway you're gonna land on lines up. And you're on just like a final the whole way. I mean, this is, sorry guys, this is probably the most, you know, in terms of, you know, flying excitement, the most boring flight ever, but I hate to say it, this is kind of real life. This is what it's like in cruise in a small single engine piston airplane, man. There's just the workload right now is nothing. Automation's engaged, you're monitoring, you know, I mean, I would normally be looking at all right, pressure's good, temp's good, alternator's still doing its alternatory duties, you know. Again, I have electronic, I have a PFD, so I don't even have vacuum gauges to monitor, you know, I don't have suction, you know, but monitoring, are we on our magenta line, you know, is our heading correct? So I don't know, it's just, I guess we can start to brief the approach. I mean, I don't know if we want something to do. Make sure the ASUS is still good. I don't know. Let's see. GSP.
Skywest 6980, turn right.
Still
heading
Bravo.
270.
3007.
Right, heading 270, like John.
I mean, ATC would normally be, you know, on the handoffs, we would be getting the altimeter.
Skywest 6980, descend maintain 17,000
Yeah, see, that's going to drive me a little crazy. We need to...
7,000 feet, 280 knots, Skywest 6980.
I don't like being 50 feet off of our...
Maintain 290 knots or greater.
50 feet off of our altitude is irritating.
I'm Pilot Club 306. You can contact
we hold ourselves to commercial standards here. So let's go ahead and maintain 6,000, not 5,950 feet.
1710, do not exceed 280 knots. Short approach, 12.
Ben, if you don't mind me asking, where am I from? Yeah, that's cool, man. I fly out of Manassas, Virginia. KGF, Kilo Hotel Echo Foxtrot, man. But also, what's so amazing about Flight Simulator is just pattern work the other day, and it looks just like this. Yeah, it's real.
Trying to call me, that's unanswered.
It's just real. I mean, there's no other way to say it, man. Great. I remember your first flight was on Emirates A380. You still have the toys and the mask? Yeah, man.
Roger.
Well, my first flight, I got a little set of wings, and they were metal. And I got to sit up on the flight deck of a 727. I think the wings are still at my mom's house somewhere. But yeah, man, you always remember your first flight. Buzz, what's up? You're back. Good to have you back. So we got the ATIS altimeter set. Here's the thing. If I go to the procedures page on this navigator, and I put in the approach, and I even load it, it will actually activate it. In this case, I think it's okay though, right? So if I just want to load the approach, it will actually activate it, and that is not what I want to do. So I'm not going to do that right now, guys. I think it's a defect with this thing, or maybe I just don't know how to use a GTN 750. Actually, you know what? I think we're actually okay to do that because we're on such a direct. So we're going to go ILS 22, race transition. If I just go load approach, check this out though. Now it's going to take us. No, actually, maybe did it do what it's supposed to do? Why is that dashed? You know what? Maybe that worked. I'm not sure why that line is now dashed instead of magenta, but it's. Oops. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. This is a big experiment at this point. That should be magenta still. Why is it dashed? If I go back to our flight plan.
Sky Blue 1077 checking in.
And I go here and I go. Whoops. I should be able to go direct too, right? Let's go direct to
Delta 1226, kind of rear approach 118.8.
Yes.
118.8 for direct approach.
Go right here.
Delta 1226, thank you for the ABC.
Okay, but now why is it still dashed like that? Anybody know why that line is dashed? It shouldn't be like that. It should not be like that.
Direct open Sky with 6980.
You got full range. You got some wings in a 727 as well. That's awesome, man.
And I'm sorry, who's calling where?
Pilot Club 823
Yeah.
on ground to Asheville, ready to go runway 35.
Ben, no.
VFR,
Nope, I'm not.
flight following.
Piper Arrow is the only aircraft I have ever owned. Oh, Anchorage to Seattle. Oh, that's cool, man. I remember mine was to National. I believe it was from Philadelphia. It was a short flight, man. Crete.
Club 823
Yes and no. Like when we first got sent home from work because of COVID, I built about 4 model airplanes, like in the course of 2 weeks. But they were all they were the only GA aircraft that I could build. I built a Bonanza, I built a Cub, a Super Cub. I did build a 172, and I built a Cherokee. So I have 4 model airplanes on my shelf overlooking my desk. If I could find a Piper Arrow model, I would build it in a heartbeat. Let's brief the approach. So we got the ATIS, it was the 5As, and we'll do it kind of early. We did the ATIS, we got the altimeter. Avionics are programmed. Approach briefing is runway 22 ILS into Greenville Spartanburg. The frequency is localized frequency 110.7.
Greenville altimeter 3007.
7.
Are you still landing on the 22?
Say again?
110.7. Final approach course 218, and that is right there. That's looking good. This approach, climb 2,000 feet, then a climbing left turn to 3,000 feet to the Spartanburg VOR and holds. Basically, we straight out 2,000 feet, left turn, 3,000 direct.
Southwest 409, cross Johnner at 17,000.
Notes don't apply to us.
3007.
We do have the altimeter settings, so that doesn't count. IAF is going to be race. 3,000 feet. FAF is Lyman, 2,300.
120.5, Sky 6980.
We're going to fly this at 100 knots, so it'll be about 100 knots, so it'll be about
start with Pilot Club 841 cross Michelin at 11,000.
2 minutes, 20 seconds maybe to the this approach point. And it's the ILS. The DA is just rounded up 1170. Approach briefing is complete. We're going to get the visual. I'll do the approach checks when we get closer. How the fuel? How's the fuel going? It's balanced. We're burning off the right. We still have more on the right than left. only have
Roger. You ready,
88
everyone?
miles to run, so we'll probably leave it on the right.
We're about,
Everything else looks pretty good here. We're squared off 24, 24. Cool.
But couldn't reach you.
301 Alpha Zulu, Roger, squad.
What is the material for my build plane?
2015,
Like the models? I don't know, plastic, whatever came in the kit, just plastic, man. I did try to build one of those big balsa wood planes, and it was a total failure. I threw it away. Ben, no, I'm not, man. No, just private instrument rating, and I passed the commercial written. That's it for me, man. I took a different career path when I was younger and never strayed too far from it then, so no regrets, but yeah, man, be a cool career.
Spirit Wings.
Crete, you got a massive A380 for Qantas. It's like half the size of you. That's epic, dude. Sorry, pause the chat for a second. Let's go outside. Oh, it just gets better. Look at the farms. I mean, that is. Look at the. Look at the detail down there.
Contact 9,900. The shuttle altimeter is a 3005. Were you looking to pick up your IFR, or you want to stay VFR on the way in?
Let's stay VFR. We got 05.
Guys, this may be one of the most beautiful flights I've done in this sim.
1 Alpha Zulu.
I mean, just one of the most beautiful flights that I've done in this sim.
What's your VFR altitude going to be?
Get down to 8,500, 1 Alpha Zulu.
Oh, I got lucky when I picked this route.
8,500, and
look at
for
that.
your runway request, you can get that to the next controller.
I mean, look at the farms down there, the houses, the little homesteads, the silos, the barns. I mean, I hope this is coming through on the stream, guys. I hope it is, because it's so awesome.
Club 983, were you calling?
Crete, what was the ratio? Ratio for what? Sorry, man.
Club 823, I'll understand your radar contact.
Oh, I don't know what the ratio for the models that I did, man. Unless you're talking to...
Pilot Club 983, Atlanta Center Cross Mission.
Unless you're talking to somebody else.
3008.
Yeah, man, that golden sunset. It's breathtaking. What's the kit brand? I think I did... Was it Revel? Revel?
I'm sorry, who was that?
Maybe? I think Revel was? I forget. It was 2 years ago now. Oh, you're talking to Crete. Cool. Ben, heading out. Hope I have a good flight. Oh, you subscribed. Awesome, man. Yeah, cool. Hope to see you again. Yeah, we do this a lot. I think I've pretty much streamed every night in different sim. Did X-Plane last night in the 748, which was a disaster.
Stand by one.
We still got it down, but we do MSFS, we do GA, we do, all kinds of different aircraft. So yeah, man, I'm glad you. It was good to have you on board, and if I don't talk to you ever again, good luck at Embry-Riddle, man. That's awesome. Hey, just a reminder: anybody who's watching, not in chat, and you haven't subscribed, don't hesitate to subscribe, man. This is what we do. So if you like this stuff, hit subscribe. It helps get the word out about VR. It helps everybody who likes to fly VR, to be honest. The more visibility we get, there's really nothing in it for me other than just sharing this stuff with you guys. So kind of what I say, once per flight. No PayPal, no donation, no nothing, man. This is just for fun, and if you like it and you want to subscribe, I'm kind of honored. So anyway, yeah. Man, that is so cool. I know, by the way, I do this anyway. I mean, even if there was nobody on chat and I wasn't live streaming this, I'd be doing this exact same thing. And probably talking to myself, just like I am now. Which is probably why my family thinks I'm a little crazy. But hey, pilots are a little crazy, I guess. So good. Alright, so what's the airport elevation? Let's check that real quick.
Eagle Flight 765, Atlanta Center, climb maintain, flight level 210.
So I'm going to round it up to 1,000 feet, and we're at 6, so we need to lose 5. So I use the rule of 5 in a slow GA aircraft, so about 25 miles out. So we want to descend at about 500 feet per minute, which is very comfortable for our passengers' ears. Look at that, there's traffic. Ooh, heads up. We're VFR. We should be looking out. Well, we're not VFR, but we're in VMC.
Descend and maintain 17,000. The
Probably going to see a
altimeter
lot more traffic
is,
now that we
3005.
are getting closer to Greenville, because there is an event going on there. And we should also make sure that we have our, I can't get to it, our nav lights on. There we go. Right, so nav lights are on. And that also turns the dome light on. Oh, in my aircraft it does. We should turn this up a little bit. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Look at the... God, that is so accurate.
Club 841, connect
so
rear approach
accurate.
18.8.
I love this thing. I love it. I should... Oh, if it wasn't...
Pilot Club 983, connect
I'm going to
approach
say it
18.8.
mildly boring for you guys, probably. I would probably fly this thing a lot more often. I'll tell you what, though. Hey, I have to tell you all that JustFlight, it's black square offered by JustFlight mod for the
409, connect short approach
King Air 350.
10.5.
I think it's going to drop this week. Once that drops, we're going to be flying the King Air a lot. The steam gauge mod for the King Air, that's my favorite twin turbo prop of all time. And I'm actually half decent at flying it in X-Plane. I've never flown one in real life. But we're going to take that thing up
2248 Atlanta Center.
several times.
Level 210.
Check out the videos for JustFlight Steam Gauge Overhaul King Air 350.
301 Alpha Zulu connect.
Hey.
Short approach.
It just looks too sweet.
126.15.
Oh. Oh, Ben, cool. Thanks. You're going to be back. I hope so, man. I hope to see you back in chat, especially somebody who's, got aviation,
Malicious 1 Atlanta Center.
training,
Level
aviation
270.
training, and is going through it. It's awesome to have your insight, man. So thanks. Crete,
Sky Blue
my favorite
1,
streamer.
Connect rear approach
Oh.
18.8.
Thanks, man. That's wow. I don't know, but thank you. That's awesome, man. I don't know what to say to that. Thank you.
792, descend max. You know what? Maintain
That's awesome.
17,000.
And yeah, man. I look at the chat because it's, I don't know, man. I like interacting, not interacting. It's talking to you guys. It's like you're here. It's like we're all going through this awesomeness together in VR. I just, yeah. Now there are times, obviously, and it's probably going to come up fairly soon where I'm going to have to kind of not look at this chat. In fact, I think I look at the chat too much. Like last night on that SSG, that stream with the 7.4, I think I was looking at chat and talking way too much, and we got way overworked, man. The task saturation just kind of killed me, and it was because I was looking at chat too much. But yeah, man, Perth, I know, man. Crete, I know. Hey, Crete, do me a favor if you don't mind. You don't have to do this, but it will help me remember. I don't know if you're over on the Discord, but if you pop something up, there's like a VR flight suggestion section of that Discord. If you want to, I'm not pushing the Discord. You don't have. It's actually kind of fun over there, but pop a note in there in the VR flight destination section. Oh my gosh!
Okay, I see that here in F-16. Malicious 1, Roger. Descend and maintain.
I'm sorry, guys. We gotta go outside one more time.
220, Malicious 1.
If I could take a screenshot in VR, I would take that screenshot right there, because that is beautiful. I don't know what town that is down there. I don't know. I know Charlotte's off to the east. But this is just beautiful country here. I mean, my goodness.
Center, good evening. Citation 7 Romeo
Just
Papa,
beautiful.
level 430, approaching from the northeast, approximately 35 miles.
Yeah, man. I'll try to remember too. And the thing, Creed, is it's got to be the right timing. You know, I gotta.
792, connect short approach 120.5.
Controllers are on there when I'm not, but we could do non-VATSIM stuff. You know what I mean? We could do stuff. We could just go like Unicom.
Over 7 Romeo Papa.
That's a good idea. I did one stream on VATSIM.
7 Romeo Papa, Atlanta Center.
I'm listening for my call sign a little closer now. We did one stream. Again, I think it was Sydney to Melbourne or Brisbane to Melbourne. But yeah.
7 Romeo Papa, you're ready to contact.
Got to do more European stuff, more Australia stuff. I did a couple of South American streams. I like flying in Colombia. I've actually done some real world, as a passenger flights to Colombia and within Colombia before, so I'm kind of partial to that part of South America. Buzz is back. This YouTube channel is co-shared with you. Oh, awesome, man. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I gotta link yours too. I gotta check your channel out. Honestly, when I'm done with the stream, sometimes I just go to bed. I forget. Oh. Yeah, Ravel's got 7.4s. They've got, I think there's a 7. I think there's a 777 they have too. They've got a bunch of airliners. Ooh, Lego. Yeah, man. Oh, Buzz, what is the... It's not Lego. There's another brand of blocks, and they have a lot of aircraft, like commercial airliners and military aircraft. It's not Lego. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to remember it, but there's a brand of... It's a... I want to say they're out of Scandinavia somewhere. Well, Lego is Scandinavian. Maybe it's out of Germany. There's a block company that makes... like airplane kits, and they make a lot of them, and they're really, really good. There's a Concorde, there is a 7.3. Oh my gosh, guys.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I acknowledge you. Descend via the banker to arrival, landing south. The shuttle altimeter 3005.
Alright, 63 track miles to run. Gas is good. I am going to switch tanks one more time before the descent. Just to... No, it's not Duplo, man.
Okay, not even close to what I said. Air China.
Nah, Duplo is like the big blocks. No, it's not Duplo.
Banker to arrival, landing south.
I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll look it up. If you guys remind me, Buzz, remind me in Discord. I'll look it up for you guys.
Air China 4154, Atlanta.
Or do a search on like model Antonov. They did a model of that Antonov that was unfortunately destroyed.
11,000. The Greenville altimeter 3008.
You'll find it.
3008, descend to maintain 11,000.
Foolery's World, no, I'm not doing real time. I did not do real time for this one. We're a little bit ahead. I'm sorry, behind real time, just because I wanted that. I didn't want to do the whole thing at night. We're gonna get some night. Well, probably not for the FAA nighttime, because that would be an hour after official sunset. But we're gonna get some darkness. But I wanted that. I wanted that sunset. I wanted that. And we're getting it. God, that is so realistic. I mean, the light bloom. That if you turn that bloom option on, some people say it's too overdone. I disagree. Bloom in MSFS is bang on, man. It is bang on.
November 77 Lima Alpha, Atlanta Center, roger. Center Falcon 341, 10,000.
This lighting in the Arrow is exactly what it looks like. In fact, I wish I had lighting like this in my Arrow. Mine's a little dim. Actually, mine has red lights behind it. I like this a lot better. There are lights that you can buy as add-ons that like light up the bezel. I forget what those are called. New lights, NU lights. Oh man, those things are really nice. All right, what do we have here? Let's sync this back up. Let's take a look. 1258. We're not going to Asheville. Where are we going? We're going to GSP. Let's see if we can filter that. Filter controller call sign. Let's go to that. GSP. It's going to be 18.8 or 19.4. What do you guys think? We got 18.8 in there.
989, connect to Center 126.42.
I think that's right. We'll leave that there. Actually, let's do this too. Let's go iCal. Oh, iCal. Oh, look at that. Now we've got everything right here. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, we got Charlie now. Charlie, it's still winds calm, 10 statute miles, clear at 1,000,000, 3008.
Malicious 1, contact rear approach 118.8.
118.8.
118.8's in the standby. We got 3008.
765, say speed.
I think we're good here. We're good here, guys. But we do have Charlie.
48, do not exceed 280 knots.
See, we don't have that issue. We're not exceeding 280 knots. Oops. Let's go there. Let's go GSP. Awesome. God, so good, so good. McKinley Williams, good content. Thanks, man. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that.
Kind of short approach.
Good to see you. Good to see you, man.
126.15.
I said it before on the stream. I'm just glad you guys are enjoying this stuff. I just, it's sort of my mission in life to get as many people onto VR as possible, or at least enjoying it. And that's the only reason I'm doing these streams, man. Just because you guys, I just want everybody to see how great VR is. It doesn't come across in 2D as much, but you kind of get the idea. And I try to keep my head kind of still. I mean, I have to sort of move it around to look at things. But by the way, VATSIM Radio, one more shameless plug for this freeware plugin, VATSIM Radio. If you're using VR and VATSIM, you got to get it. It's free. It's awesome. The developer is awesome. He's really into making this thing just really good. And he already has. Let me look at this map. Right? I mean, you don't get this in X-Plane with like X-Pilot plugins. You just don't. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, McKinley, that's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Woolery's World, good call. You thought, yeah. I mean, we could have just launched at night. That would have been fine. I mean, I can do it. I do it in real life. I actually enjoy flying at night, but it just, you know, in VR for, you know, like a live stream, it just, you don't get the full effect. And oh, speaking of full effect, come on, look at the moon reflecting off of the port wing. I mean, sorry, nautical terms, the left wing. Amazing, just amazing. Let's go outside one more time before we get handed off. No words.
Eagle Flight 765, kind of rear approach, 118.8, good day.
No words.
1880, Eagle Flight 765.
Delta 2248, approach, 118.8, good day.
I mean, I've been liking X-Plane 12, don't get me wrong. I've done, I think, 4 in a row now, X-Plane 12. I messed up my, now I gotta reset my view here, guys. Sorry, we don't need these anymore. I've done a lot of X-Plane 12 streams in a row now, and I like it. It's coming along. But it ain't even close to this, guys. Revel. Yeah, Buzz, I think that's it. Yeah, VR flight suggestions, Creed. If you put it in there, Creed, I think I will, I read the Discord a lot, so yeah, man. 50-ish track miles to run. What we say at about 25, we definitely want to start heading down, getting this arrow configured.
Club 36, kind of rear approach, 118.8 today.
Heading bug is nicely synced up. Our final approach course is pretty much equal to our heading bug. I still feel like I'm a little bit too far to the other side here. There we go. Got you guys. I can see you all in chat. This is good enough view for me. Let's see if I can do a half decent landing here. I mean, the runway is, I mean, they land.
November 1202 Romeo, kind of rear approach on 119.4, good day.
Okay, 119.4 for November 1202 Romeo. Have a good day.
We'll see. Number 7 Romeo Papa, connect short approach, 120.5.
119.4, I can't.
20.5, citation 7 Romeo Papa.
341 crossing over at 11,000. The Knoxville altimeter 3
Zephyr 92345.
Negative, Pilot Club 823, right turn, heading 040, enter, let's do midfield, right downwind from Lake 22.
Alright, right 040, right base for 22.
Right downwind.
Pilot Club 841, you missed the turn, that's no problem. Sky Blue 1, the turn left heading of, left heading 320. Heading 250, descend and maintain 3,000, report to field inside.
50 down to 3,000, we got a field inside, perfect, 792.
Fairwing, 82, roger, maintain 210 knots until advised clear visual.
Oh, they got a bunch of jets coming in here. Sorry, guys.
Speed 210 for the business.
No, it's not Heller. Rear approach, good evening. November 1202 Romeo is about 45 miles from the field with Charlie inbound, full stop.
Out Club 983, descend and maintain 4,000. Pilot Club 983, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down 4,983.
Pilot Club 841, left turn heading 250, report the field in sight.
Left turn 250, reporting in sight, Pilot Club 841.
Rear approach, good evening, November 1202, Romeo is 43 miles north with Charlie.
November 1202, Romeo. Rear approach, hello. Altimeter 3008.
08-1202, hello.
Sky Blue 1, are you on the free?
We're good. All right, cool. Sorry, guys.
Sky Blue 1, I've been calling
oh,
you
now
multiple
X-plane
times,
time.
but
Cool, man. Yes. What are you
turn
flying in
right
an
to
X-plane,
090,
man?
maintain 3,000.
Oh, guys, I'll say it again. I swear it feels like I'm flying the real Arrow. Let's go one more.
Maintain, just confirm down to 4,000.
One more fuel change here. Let's go fuel pump on. I don't like to switch tanks in a critical phase of flight, so we got fuel pump on.
Maintain 4,000.
On the left.
Maintain 4,000.
Fuel flow is still good. Fuel pressure is still good. And now we're on the left.
823, enter a right base runway 22.
Beautiful.
Alright, right base for 2.
So we're going to come into oh my god, this runway is 11,000 feet long.
Approach 2345.
What?
2345, career help.
So we're going here.
409,
I forget what the FBO name is, but there's an FBO right here where it says GA ramp. We're going to vacate
792 contact,
maybe Golf or
1,
Fox.
20.1, guy.
So that's no big deal.
Good day.
This is like
41, you got a failure?
every once in a while I'll just do like a quick for fun flight over to Charlottesville, Virginia, and I think it's like a 10,000 foot runway. It's a huge runway. It's 150 feet wide, and I think it's like 9 or 10,000 feet long. You could do a stop and go, and then another stop and go on it. I swear, man. So it's this is.
Giants 2345.
But it's funny. Like when I was first starting out flying, I used to have a hard time with like really wide, long runways because you have so much room for error. Like I couldn't hit centerline to save my life. But then I'd fly into a place like what is it, Whiskey 75, Hummel Field, which I think at the time now they've lengthened it. It was like 2,500 feet long and 40 feet wide. And man, I could hit the center line on the numbers, have it stopped halfway down the runway on that thing. Because it really makes you focus. Oh my god, this is epic.
Approximately 30 miles to the east of GSP.
Southwest 409 heading 250, intercept the local.
Controllers having none of that. It's like, alright, you gotta be quick with your radio calls on a busy VATSIM event. Look at that.
Malicious 1 rear approach.
I don't know. I don't think that's the Blue Ridge anymore over there, but it's like the same sort of. It's the Appalachian chain. Excuse me. Sparkling water here. I had to open my voice is getting a little hoarse.
Thank you.
Career approach November 16, Mary Papa Viper Jet 30 miles.
Buzz MSFS. Why need to fly beautiful places that cost a lot of money for flying in real life? Instead, just hire a game for $80 and have the whole world. Buzz.
Can you repeat that for 2345?
You, sir,
At 2345, reduced speed to
have
160.
discovered the secret sauce, man.
160, Giant 2345.
Precisely.
Pilot Club 983 heading 320.
320.
I mean, what? Now, granted, there's nothing that replaces actually flying. You know, I mean, this is fun. It's in VR, it's even more fun, and on VATSIM, it's like triple fun. But nothing replaces the seat in the pants and the adventure of blasting off somewhere new, even if it's just to get a hamburger and then fly back. You know, somewhere you've never been before, maybe somewhere on the beach or over a mountain range.
500 for Triple Tree.
Tiger 01, Roger, what's your encore setting?
But yeah, Buzz, you're right, man. In VR, so for $80 or whatever it is I paid for this thing, I just had the basic version of MSFS.
120.1 back.
You can go anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
Couple of,
2345.
you know, a couple of add-on aircraft like a PMDG 73 and a Phoenix 320.
Report traffic.
I mean, you can.
Got him inside 2345.
You're doing real-world ops. We got traffic over here. It's definitely crossing left to right because I can see its starboard light.
Career approach, Tiger 01 on
So if I see that green light,
Tiger 01, Roger.
And
proceed
no
on course,
red.
altitude your discretion.
I mean, that's like on a 90-degree course.
Altitude, my
I
discretion.
don't have. All right, so I don't have
One
the.
heading 040.
I need to buy the
4000.
payware version of the PMS-50. It's that good, just to give them some. Give them some
Outlook
cash.
983 heading 250, intercept the
but,
local for the field in sight.
Long story short, you get ADSB
We got the field
traffic
983.
if you have the pay version. I don't. So, and they're gonna be below us, I think, but they are definitely on a
Sky Blue 1 heading 270.
intercept course. All right, guys, pop quiz. Which aircraft has the right of way in this circumstance in real life?
409
Anybody?
to get a field.
Who's got the right of way?
Thank you. Maintain 180 knots until a 5-mile final. Clear visual 22.
180 till 5 mile final, cleared 22.
Anybody?
Thank you. Jack 2345.
I will give
follow
a-
the traffic,
I will give away a
maintain 180 knots
prize
till
if
5-mile
anybody
final.
gets the
Correct.
answer correct
160
in
knots
chat.
till
I
5-mile
will.
final. Clear
You get a
visual
prize.
22.
Visual 22, maintain 160 knots until 5 DMP.
Aircraft are converging. Which one has the right of way?
Southwest
Granted,
409, tower
one isn't like a
12,
balloon or something like that.
120.1.
For some reason,
Have a great night.
FAA has that on the exams. A balloon always has the right of way. Well, okay. How many times have I encountered a balloon in real life? None. All right, we need to start downstream.
180, descend to maintain 3000.
180 knots and 3000, malicious 1.
Stream of aircraft. Oh, look at them all. There's one up there. I got traffic. It's about 10 o'clock high.
6000.
Flight 765.
11 o'clock, then one right off the nose here. Foolery's World So True. Yeah, man.
Rear approach, November 16 or 8, Papa 17 miles to the northwest VFR 7000.
Foolery's World, exactly. And I think I paid $50. I bought the basic version. I cheaped out, and I'm glad I did. I have no need for those the special aircraft. Sorry, the special airports that MSFS has. They're not very special. In fact, they kill my frame rate. Like Atlanta is part of that $50 pack.
2345, tower
Oh, man, that thing
120.1, good night.
crushes my frame rate.
Yeah.
But 983 has the field.
All right, we might get vectors here because it looks like they're coming.
Roger, thank you. Maintain 180 knots, so 5-mile final, cleared visual approach runway 22.
180 to 5-mile final. Clear
180s. People are flying airliners on this. I thought this was like a GA event.
Approach 248.070 heading 6000.
Oh my god! Look at the lighting, even in the cockpit.
765, fly heading 040, descend to maintain 4000.
040, 4000, flight 765.
All right, again, 5As,
Heading 250,
ATIS,
intercept the local port to field in sight.
altimeter,
250 and have the field in sight, malicious 1.
avionics.
Malicious 1, thank you. Maintain 180 knots until the 5-mile final. Clear visual approach runway 22.
180
Nope.
to 5-mile final, clear for the visual runway 22, malicious 1.
Avionics.
Club 983, reduce your speed to 160 until 5-mile final. Contact tower 120.1. You have a good night.
160 to 5-mile final, tower 20.16.
Malicious 1, contact tower on 120.1. Thanks for your help.
120.
Avionics are in.
Thanks for the ATC, malicious 1.
No problem.
We've already briefed the approach.
2248, fly heading 040.
Racy at 3, Lyman
040,
2300.
2248.
Actually, why don't we just go direct Racy at this point, right?
Rear approach, 193 Whiskey Echo, 2200 for full stop Greenville.
Because we can't. Because this thing,
3,
yeah, this thing is not. It's not accurate. This is not how the navigator should work,
You
guys.
can enter the right base
anyway.
runway 22.
Avionics are programmed. Approach briefing was already completed. 2300 at the FAF.
Right base for
We're going to be visual.
Whiskey Echo, that's my fault. It's going to be left base for runway 22.
We need to get
the
down.
left base for 22, 193 Whiskey Echo.
Sky Blue 1 heading 250, intercept the local report to field in sight.
I see the field. It's just we're not.
November 1202 Romeo, descend and maintain 3000.
Let's maintain 3000. 1202 Romeo. All right, let's pull some power out.
Delta 2248, descend and maintain 4000.
4000, 2248.
Increase fuel flow a little bit
November
here.
193 Whiskey Echo, contact tower 120.1. Good night.
Give us about a 500 feet per minute descent rate, and we'll try to hold that,
Malicious
guys.
1
Sorry,
tower,
I'm not going to be
120.1,
able
good
to look at chat much. I'm trying to maintain about.
One contact tower.
Hey, that's pretty good. I usually pull it back to about 20 inches of manifold pressure, and it gives me a good 500 feet per minute descent rate.
983 contact tower 120.1.
If it's nice and trimmed out, and this is looking pretty good.
Sky Blue 1, Roger.
He says as the descent rate goes down. That's fine. This is good. Airspeed's 130 knots.
Eagle Flight 765, descend and maintain 3000 at 3000, speed 180.
3000, then 180, Eagle Flight 765.
Total 2248, 10 degrees, right? Vector 1710, yep.
55 for 3. Sorry, 54 for 3.
10, career
What do you
approach,
think, guys? This is so realistic. If I screw this up, then I need to take a ride with a FISDO person, because look at the traffic.
Club 36, career approach. Hello?
What I would do now, actually, I have LED landing lights. I would actually put my landing light on.
Go Flight 765, turn left heading 310.
Heading 310, Go Flight 765.
I don't have to worry about burning them
Sky
out.
Blue 1, contact tower 120.1.
So for just visibility's sake, I would have the landing light on. So we'll fly the approach at about 90 knots, and then slowing it down to 80, and then eventually 70. I fly at 100 miles an hour. That's about 90 knots. So we'll fly at 90, 80, 70, and then pulling it back to 65-ish over the numbers, I think.
Piper 02 Romeo, just expect vectors for traffic. I'm going to have to sequence you in. We got a gap coming in, so 02 Romeo, turn left heading 090.
Okay, left 090 for the slow guy, 1202 Romeo, appreciate it. Alright, 090, and let's go heading mode. We're still going down to 3,000. 090 is dead east. This is very old school here. Whoa, let descent rate. Let's not go nuts here.
Cactus 17.
Using the automation to reduce the workload.
190, speed 180, report to field and sight.
Heading 190, speed 180, and report the field site. Next 17.
This is very expected, actually, in a busy airport where they have commercial traffic. This is very accurate.
Correction, 180 knots until 5 mile final.
This happens to me. I've gone to Myrtle Beach a few times, and this is exactly how it happens. Like, they're gonna, you got Southwest 73s and Spirit 320s going in there, and you are low man on the totem pole, and it's fine. You know it, and you expect it, and it's all good. ATC's trying to keep everybody safe. All right, 090 on the heading, and 4,000 for 3. Looking good. Loving it. Just extra flying time, guys. Buzz, you got to go.
Speed 180, and then
Buzz, man.
left heading 310.
Have a great day tomorrow.
180 on speed 2248.
Whatever you're doing, and hopefully I'll see you soon. It's still a little bright. I don't like it so bright.
1710, thank you,
Let's turn it down
and
a
drop
little
your
bit.
speed back to 180 as soon as possible.
It's a little too dim now.
Thank you.
There we
About a
go.
2248.
That's better.
Left turn heading 250.
This is kind of killing my night vision.
Intercept the local port field inside.
Actually, these are a little bit bright
250,
too.
intercept the localizer, and report the field in sight 2248.
All right, fly the airplane, dude. Don't worry about the lights.
Okay, 17, are we clear as a visual, or do you want
37 for 3. 090.
Yeah, clear visual approach 22. And I maintain 180 knots till 5 mile final.
Let's go ahead and reduce manifold pressure a little more too, and increase the mixture.
2248, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, 2248.
Yeah, Buzz, always good having you. Always good having all you guys. Again, I'll make one more plug before we land. If you guys haven't liked and subscribed, and you're liking this stuff in VR, hit subscribe, man. Helps the channel, helps get the word out about VR. Look at that moon. Woo.
Cactus 1710, maintain 160.
Super busy VATSIM event. I love it. I love VATSIM for this.
Club 36, descend and maintain 3000. Report when you have destination in sight.
To maintain 3,000.
Still just a good 500 feet per minute descent rate down to 3,000. Just get ready to
2248, got a field,
use the automation. We do have an altitude hold feature that is added onto our
2248, thank you, maintain
Auto Control 3 autopilot, and we'll use it to reduce our workload.
5, runway 22, or correction, clear visual approach, runway 22, 2248.
Somebody asked that question over on the pilots of
November 1202 Romeo, I have a slot to get you in finally, so at right turn heading 270.
Hey, right 270, November 1202 Romeo.
That a 2248 contact.
All right, cool, 3,000 feet, right 270.
Tower 20.1.
Somebody asked the question on the Pilots of America forum about if the DPE on the IR check ride allowed you to use automation. Mine did. In fact, he allowed me to use it on all but one approach.
Eagle Flight 765.
And the hold. And he basically was like, look, you have it, you're going to use it. It reduces your workload. It's part of how you fly IFR. And you need to know how to use it. So you need to show me that you can use all of the automation in this aircraft. And yeah, it was pretty cool. All right, we need to speed it up a little bit here. Let's not hold up traffic. Probably going to give us like best forward. So anyway. Yeah, use the automation. Divage, awesome. Great stream. Do I get the haptic feedback when clicking on switches? I don't know. It's a good question. I never noticed. Do I? No. I don't. No.
Turn left.
I do not.
Heading
no, I turned it. No. I don't. And it's probably a setting. I don't miss it. It's funny that you asked. I didn't know. I don't miss it, and I don't like feel that I need it. Good question though. That's an interesting question. The Quest controllers do have haptic feedback because I can feel it when I do certain things, but no, not with yeah. All right, let's actually, we're on a heading here, so we could switch over to VLOC. Excuse me. VLOC mode. And we can actually couple. Is it localizer normal? I think it's the, I'm sorry.
Field after 12 o'clock, you have it?
Yeah, it's the switch to the right. When we get cleared, we can actually capture the localizer with this autopilot. I'm looking down there because I don't have this autopilot. I have a different autopilot.
Go ahead and cancel IFR. Pilot Club 36.
So that's why I had to look.
Thank you. IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved. You have a good night.
Frequency change approved. Squawk VFR. Good night. Pilot Club 36.
So we'll do our gumps check pretty soon here. It's going to be gas. And gas is looking really good. We are perfectly balanced. Undercarriage not yet. Mixture looking good. Props. Prop rather is still good. Switches and seatbelts. Everybody get your seatbelts, shoulder harnesses fastened. The initial gumps check looking good. The gas is good. We'll do another gumps check when we get closer to the FAF.
Field plate 7 Romeo Papa.
And then we do, I don't even do a gumps check, I do a red, blue, green, which is basically mixture, prop, ear down on like short-ish final.
180 to 5 mile final cleared visual approach runway 22.
We're not going to get 180 by the way.
Greenville Country 8550.
After 02 Romeo, turn left heading 250, intercept the localizer.
Left 250 to intercept the localizer, 1202 Romeo. Alright.
Country checking in.
Cool, and then we can go here and let's monitor that because I don't know this autopilot. Is it gonna stay there? Okay, we're in loc mode now. If we don't... There's our little airplane. Okay. Okay, did we capture it? I think we did.
Station 7 Romeo Papa, contact
okay.
the tower 120.1, good night.
20.1, Citation 7 Romeo Papa, thanks for the help. Yes.
Final approach course 218.
Approach 2248, runway heading 5000.
I think this is a...
For the 2248, the correction, Greer, approach, radar contact.
I think we're okay here. Localizer wasn't really coming in. Let's go heading mode again. I don't like that intercept at all.
Is there a speed you want to start with 2248?
Let's wait until we actually get the
77 Lima Alpha, descend to maintain 8,000.
HSI coming in 15 miles.
Career approach, citation 85 Kilo Tango 12000.
Let's wait until we get the needles coming alive here. Should be pretty soon. Be really soon. Flying a plane that you're not used to, how the automation will behave is a little nerve-wracking. So I'm monitoring like a bunch of different things here.
Contact rear approach, correction, contact rear tower.
There it is, coming in.
Contact rear tower, Pilot Club 3010, proceed directly. Pilot Club 3010, contact rear tower.
Sync the heading bug up here. Alright. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Pilot Club 3010, contact rear tower, 111, correction, 12.
So 13 miles.
There you go.
We can go fuel pump on at this point. Let's just configure.
Pilot Club 3010, rear.
Gas is good. Undercarriage not yet. Mixture. Let's go full rich. Perhaps can stay where they're at right now. What are we at? 120. So that's gear.
Still on gear approach.
That is gear extension speed.
Sunwing 8560, gear approach, reduce
Slow
speed.
it down a little bit more here.
Correction, reduce the final approach speed. Turn left heading 240. Vectors
We're
for
at
the
3,000.
runway 22. The rear altimeter 3008.
Races at 3.
240, for Harnava, E22.
And there's the localizer.
02 Romeo, just to verify you are clear. You did get cleared for the visual.
Negative. We have not been cleared yet.
02 Romeo, report the field at 12 o'clock, 11 miles.
Field's in sight, 1202 Romeo.
1202 Romeo, clear fish approach runway 22, fast forward speed to a 3-mile final, please.
Hey, clear visual 22, best forward to a 3-mile final, thank you.
Tower is 120.1, correct?
Alright. That's typical. So we'll keep the speed up until Lyman, and honestly at Lyman, we'll start to slow it down a little bit. Oh no, Tyrannosaurus is doing his F-22 into a GA event.
Piper 02 Romeo, contact rear tower 120.1.
20.1 for 1202, thanks for the GA event tonight.
Sunwings 8560, descend and maintain.
Rear tower, good evening. November 1202 Romeo is a visual 22 on about a 9-mile final.
Number 1202 Romeo, rear tower, hello. Continue approach.
Rear tower, Pilot Club 3010 is at 2,700 approximate 6 miles northeast.
Alright, we can go down now to 2,300.
Rear tower, hello. Make straight in, runway 5. Correction 22.
Say again, Pilot Club 3010.
Make straight in, runway 22.
So we're looking for 2,300 feet now.
Pilot Club 15, runway 22, line up and wait.
Even though we're visual, I'm definitely backing this up with an ILS approach. So Lyman, 2,300 feet. All right. Gumps, gas, yes. Undercarriage, not yet. Mixture, full, rich. Props, not yet. Switches, fuel pumps on, landing lights on, seatbelts on. Yes, good. Check. Any questions? No. So we'll just go down to 2,300. Actually, we're kind of on the glide slope at this point anyway. So we're flying this like an ILS.
Vacated runway 22.
Excuse me.
Number 7 Romeo Papa, contact ground point 902.
Alright, at this point, we'd be going gear down. So we'll go gear down. There's 2,300 feet. Let's pitch up a little bit. Now we're visual, so we're fine. We'll keep it coming down. Let's get that airspeed bleeding off a little bit more. Pitch up a little bit. Let's get gear down 3 green, gas, undercarriage down, mixture full rich. We need to go first flaps here in a second. Hamzer, what's up, man? You joined at a good time, guys. I got to ignore chat here for a little bit. I apologize. A little bit low on the glide slope, so we'll trade some airspeed for altitude, which is fine. First flaps. It's 100 knots. Feel about a dot high. That's fine. Feet on the rudder pedals. There's no wind. Landing lights on. That's good. We're good.
Agree, Tower, Park Club 15 on 22.
90 knots. Now we just keep it coming down. Let's trim this out a little bit. Fight the yoke a little bit.
Zero land, runway 22, pilot club 301.
1202 Romeo, runway 22, settle land.
Clear land 22, 1202 Romeo.
Pilot club 15, fly runway heading, runway
flat.
22, clip it aircraft.
Alright, fly runway heading, clear for
90
takeoff,
knots.
runway 22, pilot club 15.
Keep pulling this back. Props can go full forward.
Pilot club 30, 10, sorry, go around, make right close traffic.
Going around, right close traffic, pilot club 3010.
Inside that crosswind, turn for me now if you can.
Will do. We'll advise on crosswind.
No, if you get not advised, but when able, turn that crosswind.
Roger, turning crosswind right now, pilot club 3010.
Yeah, we're really low here.
Rear tower.
Sorry, we got the visual.
Holding short runway 22.
There goes go around.
JetBlue 1789, roger.
Second flaps. Slowing it down here.
So heavy behind JetBlue on kilo.
There's 80.
Greenville Tower, Pilot Club 9007, to your northeast.
It's hard to trim this airplane. We got 2 red, but it's fine. There we go. Final flaps.
Greenville Tower, good night.
Slowing it down. Slowing
Pilot
it
Club
down.
15, contact departure.
Alright, departure, Pilot Club 15.
70. Very nice. I don't want to get too slow. It's a huge runway, so why get too slow, right?
Yes, I hear you. Pilot Club 9807, you up?
Greenville Tower, Pilot Club 9807.
Right on center
Pilot Club
line.
9807, make right
Microsoft's
360.
Right 360.
ground effect is not very good. Alright, oh, off center line, off center line, off center line, off. Ah, what was that? There we go.
JetBlue 1789, runway 22,
All
line
right,
up on
that's
way.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Line up and wait, JetBlue 17.
That's pretty good. Dump the flaps.
And Tower United 2046, we're with you.
United 2046, Tower, hello.
All right. We'll make the first turn here. Yoke should still be in our chest.
Sun Country 8590, runway. Did you just reconnect on the final?
No, we've been here.
We'll take this one here.
Weren't on the radar.
Butter.
Interesting.
Tyrannosaurus.
Okay, in that case, go around, fly runway heading, climb and maintain 3000.
3000, we're right heading.
Oh, we got off as soon as we could.
Rear Tower, Pilot Club 73010. Would you like me
7
to
out of 10. I agree, Amzer. That's more like it. 7 out of 10.
3010, nope, you can turn.
It's difficult at night, let's just say. I think we'll stop it here. I don't see any hold short bars, so we'll just stop it right here. And then it's going to be a left, it looks like, onto Lima. Yeah, that wasn't the best. Flare was a little wacky, but hey.
310.
If it was, if it was bad, you'd be worried about me flying in real life. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Pilot Club 3010.
Greenville Tower, 1202 Romeo is clear 22.
120 Romeo, contact ground point Nana.
Ground point 9 or 1202 Romeo, thanks.
JetBlue 1789, fly runway heading.
Greenville ground, good evening. November 1202 Romeo is clear 2-2 here on Foxtrot.
Number 1202 Romeo going to GA.
Affirmative, GA, thanks.
Number 1202 Romeo, ramp via Lima.
Hey, ramp via Lima, 1202 Romeo. Thanks for the GA event tonight, guys.
Yes, sir. Thanks for firing clear.
All right, cool. Man, that was a heck of a lot of fun, y'all. I'm just saying. That was a lot of fun. Let's actually we can clean some things up here. Fuel pump can come off. I don't have taxi lights, so we will leave those alone. I can't see, man. MSFS at night is so dark. Like, I think, yes. Well, I know that there are taxi lights at least, so that's good. We'll go to the GA ramp, just up here. Oh man, what do you guys think? Look, TXP, is there going to be a live event in Greenville? Yeah, that's here. That's now. That is right now. You are part of it at this point. We are at Greenville. What is this airport called again? Greenville Spartanburg Airport. So yes. Foolery's World. Awesome, man. There's a lot of large aircraft here. I'm not sure if this is very realistic. You can stick around. Yeah, I'm gonna park it and then we'll do the shutdown and then I'll probably just hang out for a minute and say goodnight. But yeah, man. Look at this traffic. Is that another go around? Looks like a go around. I mean, they're trying to sequence in a lot of fast aircraft with. There's probably somebody on the runway. Yeah, this is kind of carnage. I don't think you would see this many large aircraft land. I think, what is this? Hold on, well, let's stop here for a second. Like a Delta. I don't think you'd see this many large aircraft flying in here in real life. Where should we park it? I don't know. Let's see. Next to next to these massive airliners. I don't know. Kind of hard to see, to be honest with you. Now there's another GA airplane parked in front of what I think is the FBO. Let's park next to this guy. Well, this is more our speed. And then we'll kind of turn it around and oh, there's a lovely Cessna 172 right there. Let's blind him with our taxi light. Sorry, buddy.
Ground Delta 2248 taxi to the ramp.
Let's turn it around here and take a look at some of these arrivals.
Lima Tree.
Sorry, buddy.
Hi, Joey.
Hi.
And we'll just park it right here. Whew. Good stuff. Awesome. Set the parking brake. Parking brake set. Well, let's leave it running for a second. Let's do the shutdown later. Leave the landing light on. We would normally do that. Buzz, you came back to remind me to check Discord. I will, man. I will do that. I promise. Hey, everybody. Thank you for hanging out on this rather awesome, beautiful GA flight from Blacksburg to Greenville Spartanburg. Again, if you guys haven't liked and subscribed, hit subscribe. Seriously, hang out. This is fun. We do this a lot. I really enjoy having as many people as possible on these things. And if you're enjoying the content, please do subscribe. It helps get the word out about VR in general with X-Plane and MSFS, which we're in right now. What is this? It looks like FedEx. It is. It's a FedEx. Let's go outside real quick, right? Let's see, take a look at this. Do some plane spotting while we're kind of...
Ground, wheels up 2703, ready for taxi.
Wheels up 2703.
I'm going to watch the live event. This is the... Yeah, we're here. I mean, I don't know how long we can stick around here. Definitely carnage, though. I mean, there's a lot of traffic here. It's a some kind of jumbo sitting over there.
2703, squawk 4126.
There's some new go around. Let's see. Bro, that aircraft started a 90-degree turn. Oh, the one next to me? Well,
Wheels up,
Sorry.
270 tree.
There's a new go around. There's a lot of go arounds. Like this guy's gonna get it in. It looks like.
Skyblue 1077 checking in on the ground. See if we can get out of here before you close. IFR to Greensboro.
Yeah, it looks like he is gonna make it down. That's a GA. He probably put it down about where we did. There's lots of. Oh, look at the line. That must be like the star, and they're getting vectors off the star onto the approach. And there's a lot of airplanes here. That other plane next to you is big. Yeah, look at this thing.
And that's the one thing I missed.
I don't know what that is compared to that.
Okay,
Let's go back inside.
We'll call you when we're ready to push.
Guys, this was a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna. Well, let's do the shutdown.
Good evening.
Let's do
45 Foxtrot Mike.
avionics masters off.
To Charlotte with Charlie.
We would have our landing light off at this point too. Let's put this off. Oops, where is it? There it is. Landing light's off. And then it's just going to be mixture is idle cutoff. Whoops.
Maintain 5,000. Expect 11,000.
Messed up my view, and that's it.
18.8. Squawk 4134.
And we're shut down.
Only.
And we can close all this stuff here.
Squawk 4314. Citation 4 Fox Mike.
Citation 45 Fox Mike 4134.
Turn this down.
4134. Citation 5 Foxtrot Mike.
And
Citation 5 Foxtrot Mike. Read that correct.
You can open the door.
We are ground pilot club 73010 requesting taxi to Gunnery Aviation.
That's it. Welcome to Greenville Spartanburg.
And that was
cool, guys. Well, I'm gonna call it a night. I will pop over into Discord for a little bit. If you guys want to chat and hang out for a little bit, I will be over in Discord. Otherwise, I think tomorrow night we'll probably
say something completely different the first time. Wheels up 2703.
probably be back in MSFS and something a little bit bigger. Hopefully, that King Air mod is going to come out. Look at that landing traffic. That's a big boy. Is that a 340? Hopefully the King Air mod from JustFlight is going to come out, and if I get enough time to practice in that, we'll take that out. But we'll see. Bombasso, good flight as usual. Everybody have a good one. Yeah, man. You too, Bombasso. Always good to see you. Foolery's World. Good to see you, man. Kelso Diaz. Good night from oh wow, Brazil. Awesome, man. I'm so happy you're watching, man. Thank you for joining. And Foolery's World signing off from Maine. Well, I'm signing off here from the Washington, D.C. area. It's always good to see all of you guys. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, and we will see you either in Discord soon or on the next one probably tomorrow night. So have a good night. Bye-bye.
Good evening, Greenville ground, longitude 21 Whiskey Charlie, looking to get IFR clearance to Detroit, and we've got information, Charlie.
Citation 2